flow flooded, don't overdose. With everybody, let the flow a hold. But the attention on your daughter though. She told a nigga I would want.
Welcome to the tribe. It's time for us to hook you up with the freshest from the streets. And we're talking beyond borders. This time we're heading to Durban, South Africa, where I'm joined by the Labrador as well as Sneezy. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us on the tribe. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you for having us today.
Let's start at the very beginning, guys. Tell us about your musical history, your background. How did music become your thing?
All right. So how it started was, for me, I said that for the Labrador, like I have a bigger brother, cousin, mine. Back in the days, he used to have he'd have a studio. You know, he's a singer, so he'd basically, you know, like give me a little bit of chance, you know, to start practicing and everything. Up until when he started, he had to move out of home, and then like I ended up having to, you know, had to basically try to start my own thing, you know, basically like from scratch, being able to come up with you know, instruments in order for me to be able to come up with a song. And then from there started growing to something even bigger, up until we met Sneezy, and then we then decided basically to work on something fresh.
So yeah, as for me, like Sneezy, I grew up in a household whereby a lot of people from our household were going to church, singing in church, gospels. There were gospels actually. So like, I got the love from my grandmother. She likes, when she used to cook, she like sing, you know, I like join her regarding that. So that's when the love of doing music started. So, and then like we came to a point whereby I had to write my own stories, you know, like poetry and all that stuff. And then the time went by, and then we met with Labrador, and then we just like had that connection, and then we started doing music from there till today.
All right, so there is that connection between the two of you. Synergy is working, the chemistry looks good. I mean, I've watched a couple of your videos on YouTube, and I must say that you do pair pretty well. Tell us about the message though in your music. You are obviously making not only music for South Africa, but you're making music for the world. And the world in this case, for instance, we're starting off with Africa. What message are you giving to young people who are tuning into your rap, to your trap, to your hip hop? What are you saying to them?
We're giving them knowledge, you know, to not sleep on themselves. You know, we're trying to be active, like in waking up, do something. You know, you have to do something in order to be something. You know, no one just went up, like, you know, elevated to the top. You have to start somewhere firstly. So our music is like motivating, like the age group of our people, you know, to do more, like encouraging them to like hustle more. You know, don't sleep.
And also to be patient. Sometimes we do join different journeys, whereby sometimes like a certain person's journeys might take longer than another person's journey, and then that person ends up feeling like, yo, hey, maybe
I'm
this
left
is,
out.
you know, maybe this wasn't the right choice, and then they start choosing something else rather than being patient and not basically comparing themselves with other people's paces or journeys.
Yeah. So tell us about your current projects. We know that a month ago or so you dropped The Spot. I don't know where you guys are in the jungle there. Is that The Spot? And who else are you working with in terms of bringing this EP, mixtape or album to life? Tell us about what you're doing right now.
Working with Zwa _ZA on Instagram, and we're also working with Vero SA, which they're like major in our hood and in the city too, you know. So we're like currently working with them because they're always here with us, you know. We're also trying to work with other artists, you know, some artists from the location called UDN. There's Terrence over there, there's Mbele Makasana. There's a lot of artists that we like currently working with, and only few to name, you know.
So is that working on an EP, working on an album? What are you working towards?
Now we're currently working on an EP, 8-track EP with 2 features for now. You know, because since we a team of of having like most of what we need available to us. So the plan was basically to keep working back to back. So we've already started with the EP, which we call it
PC Statement.
It's going to be dropping possibly around April or something, but everything is ready. It's just that we haven't decided on the release date. But
then everything from the mastering and everything is sorted out.
So it's basically set. The project is ready to roll out. No doubt it's coming our way.
So you have to be the first one to have it.
Please, let the tribe premiere that, right?
I still got business on spot. Got a little busy, had to handle with a rod. Whole clique got that shit online. Ooh, what that's that show, man? Want a little favor, you ain't not my homie. We can run 11, you ain't last on me. Still put the butters in the hats on me. Tryna keep it lit with the ash on him. Ooh, I got gas on me. Flow like brick, do you get what I mean? Always on my feet, man, I stand when I sleep. Just a picture and I keep adding it. You asking me, well, I'm a passive nigga. You're watching me, I'm on my baggages. Just sit back and watch while I master this. I do this while I'm on some SM drinks. She get on her knees just to rapping it. You never gon' know what I left in it. All of this, kept it this, kept it this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, what's happening, boy?
I'm good, G.
I'ma need you to pull out at the studio real quick.
I'll be there in a minute, my nigga. Oh yeah.
Always on time. Ooh, give me the juice and the sauce. Yeah. Unga kota ingwenya ngeyours. Long nigga is different be yours. I want no pressure but diamonds. Hey, kaqinkini obhongo zipho. Lithi ukushawa umoya. Yazi usneeze, vutha umlilo. Ngena lang phuma lang go back door. With a big bag and a bag hoe. Only tall bands on the talk, bro. I be savage mode, bro code never be broken. Feeling so sloppy, ain't no one can stop me. Want the greens, the browns, the pink, the blue notes. Versum cover on these boats. Poozy ververs, it floats. Hang around with D-goats. Money is all I know. In fact, the language I speak. We got a block, ha ha. Pull up, bro, pa pa. Tatumon rako, pelu, pa pa pa. Usalun, pa pa pa. Ha ha ha. Nyanda kaza ha. Bathi ujikelele madubulang gishelele yeke inyuki imkhulumele Sneezy umkhulu ngeke umnene bothandaza just umnene bathi flow upele pele angizwane mene mene angizwane mene mene